All right, so we are officially SRNAs 2. Yeah. One more again, I'm out of there, y'all. I'm so pressed. But yes, officially, we have made it.
Yeah, you know what I realized today? My girlfriend don't do shit in this house. I'm the trash taker outer. I'm the market person. She don't carry no bags. She don't get up in the middle of the night and get you nothing to drink. All she do is run that mouth and find movies on Netflix. Like, miss, sweetheart, what is your skill? What do you do? That mouth run faster than Sha'Carri Richardson.
Cincinnati CBS affiliate reports police responded to a shooting the night of February 1st. They found Diamond Rice shot. First responders tried saving her life, but she died at the scene. Police arrested Jasmine Blake, charging her with murder. Court records say Blake shot Rice during an argument.
Today we're going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio, speaking about the success story of two people that tragically turned into two families' nightmares. From the outside looking in, it looked as though 33-year-old Diamond Rice and 31-year-old Jasmine Blake were headed in the right direction to make a positive difference in the world. Even though both of their paths were in two different directions, they both had decided to dedicate their life to helping others in their own special way. Both of their journeys started in Baltimore, Maryland, and the two would move to Cincinnati, Ohio in 2024 for Jasmine to advance her education and career. Jasmine moved first, and a short time later, Diamond would move also, and she too had hopes of advancing her career goals. However, in less than 2 years' time, a tragedy would take place that derailed life for both women, leaving one behind bars and the other deceased. 33-year-old Diamond Rice had come a long way from the streets of Baltimore in her youth. Coming up, she ran the streets 24/7 and was arrested multiple times before she reached the age of 18 on a gun charge and stealing cars. Diamond, who many called Nose, was raised by her grandmother, who found it difficult raising her because of the trouble she was getting into. According to Diamond, her grandmother became overwhelmed with her, especially after she became ill. By the time she was 13, Diamond's probation officer knew that she had the potential to be better than what she was acting out and assigned her to be a part of a program for troubled youth. YAP, or Youth Advocate Program, is the national nonprofit that delivers community-based individual and family wraparound services that gives youth justice, child welfare, behavioral health, education, and other government systems as an alternative to youth incarceration and other out-of-home placements in over 30 states plus Washington, D.C. Her advocate at the program filled in a much-needed gap and helped to empower her to see her strengths like writing and connecting to her experiences that enabled her to nurture her intelligence, creativity, and kindness. See, even though Diamond would get herself into trouble, there was something about her that was magnetic, and she truly had a spirit that everybody was drawn to, and it was obvious that she was better than her shortcomings. She rediscovered her love for learning and writing, and after graduating high school, she began taking classes at a local community college, earning her commercial driver's license certification, and worked for a few years as a professional truck driver. Before moving to Cincinnati in May of 2024, Diamond also worked at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, Maryland. Because she had done some time behind bars, when she got to Ohio, she decided to become a part of the Youth Advocate Program of Ohio, the same program that helped her shape her future back in her younger years. She worked there as an assistant director and really helped shape and guide the youth in her area. The Cincinnati, Ohio community where Diamond now lived and worked was a daily reminder of her childhood in Baltimore, Maryland, and she quickly realized that a lot of kids there were going through some of the same things she experienced when she was their age. Beyond working there, she was also pursuing a bachelor's degree in social work with many professional goals, including becoming an author. As for her personal life, she was in a relationship with 31-year-old Jasmine Blake, a young woman on a mission for greatness in the nursing field. She too from the Baltimore, Maryland area, but had a very different upbringing than Diamond. However, their paths would eventually cross. Jasmine's adult life started in 2012. After graduating high school, she was accepted to Purdue on a cheerleading scholarship where she initially majored in engineering. Being the only black girl on the cheerleading squad proved to come with difficulties, as she was treated as such. After having some bad experiences on the team, she then decided to quit the team and also change her major to undecided because she realized engineering was not for her. She then took a class that helped her explore her options for her future. While doing that, there was a program where she was able to do some shadowing, and this is where she finally found her calling, helping others as a nurse anesthetic. She ended up leaving Purdue and went to Morgan State for a year, but since the school had lost their accreditation, she went to another school for a quick minute before eventually ending up in Notre Dame. She got her CNA and became a student nurse, working in the cardiac surgery ICU department. It was not an easy road to graduate in undergrad, but she did in May of 2018, also as a proud member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. After graduating, she did 2 years in the cardiac surgery ICU, and for the last 8 months of that, she worked in the biocontainment unit for COVID as a lead of the team. After that, she became a travel nurse for a little time, but her end goal was still to become a CRNA, Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetic. In the particular area of nursing, she would provide patient centered anesthesia care before, during, and after surgical procedures. As highly trained specialists, CRNAs work collaboratively with surgeons and physicians. The role requires a BSN, critical care experience, and 3 or 4 years of doctoral level training. She allowed fear to hold her back for some time, even though she was already a CVICU nurse specializing in critical care for patients with severe heart and vascular conditions in the cardiovascular intensive care unit. Her fear of hiring her education was ultimately put back on track after going to a diversity CRNA event. Going forward, she took the test to go to the next level of school and applied for schools and was soon accepted into the Doctor of Nursing participating program at the University of Cincinnati. She was now one step closer to her dreams and decided to surprise her family with the news. Once her mother learned the great news, she took to social media and said, "So a thing happened. My daughter hosted a family dinner for 24, and we assumed we were just getting together. However, she announced that she will be Dr. Blake. She was accepted to the University of Cincinnati Nurse Anesthesia Doctor of Nursing program. My heart is beyond full. What she sets out to do, she gets done. And that's on period. Call me Dr. Mama Blake." After getting accepted into graduate school in 2023 for the spring semester of 2024, Jasmine prepared herself for her move to Cincinnati and also asked Diamond to come as well. The two were already in a committed relationship by this point and living together, and Jasmine's studies were going to be 3 or 4 years in Ohio. By January of 2024, Jasmine had started her classes online, and by May of 2024, both of them had made the big move and settled into Cincinnati.
Alright, let me tell y'all about goddamn Cincinnati. So I've been living out Cincinnati for all of 5 days, and let me give y'all my personal opinion on it. It's some shit out here. I hate it. Hate everything about it. They don't got no goddamn food. I ain't saying that they don't have food. They don't have no good food. You feel me? And before anybody from Cincinnati come wanna argue and wanna fight, I'm asking y'all that. Like, I'm asking people on the street, like, yo, where y'all food at? We don't really have no good food. We don't really have no signature food. We don't really have no good food. I mean, that's good. That's this. That's that. No, I don't have no good food. The shit that I try, I don't like it. Anywho, what else? They don't have no black spaces. I don't like that. Like, where's the spaces for my people that y'all just, get together? I'm not trying to expect Baltimore out of everywhere, but at some point, where the black people link up?
Hey y'all. So this is my first week of CRNA school. Like, we is here. I'm so pressed. But I've been stressed all week. Like, it has been so overwhelming. Like, all the just stuff to look forward to. Like, overwhelmed, scared, terrified. But exciting too. Like, I think when we first started, I just was like still in an unbelievable stage. Like, I can't believe this is happening. Like,
Jasmine decided to document her journey on TikTok on her road to become Dr. Blake, also giving encouragement to others that chose to go down the same path as her. because she understood better than anyone that the road to CRNA was not an easy one.
We had this is my first like in-person week, y'all. These classes, the class I took today, I really had to sit there. I said, what did I get myself into? Like, what did I get myself into? Did I really get myself into this? I didn't know what they were talking about. No clue. Not even a little bit. Y'all. I'm stressed. And it's only day one.
By the time she reached the second semester in the summer of 2024, tragedy would strike back home after her younger brother was murdered at a prayer vigil for 3 of his friends who passed away in a car crash. The shooting was even more devastating because no one could understand why someone would take his life, especially because he wasn't a person in the streets or raised in the streets, and all he did was take care of his daughter and was looking forward to the arrival of his son, but he tragically lost his life just one day before the baby shower.
Sometimes the pain is it's really overwhelming.
On July 12, 2024, her son, Shaeed Omar Jr., was shot and right outside Wise High School after he attended a vigil for his friends, 3 former football players.
My son was 24 years old, and the next day after he was murdered was his baby shower, where he was proposing to his fiancée, and his baby boy was born 1 month later.
And like, it's so crazy that like grief will have you like crash out. Like, I feel like me and my mom are so crash outs right now. It's like we go back and forth like crashing out. It's so crazy. I feel like me and my mom, my brother fiance, like crashing out. Like my niece mom, like it just crash out left and right, like crash out left and right, like, and it's so like random. Like, you'll feel like you're okay, and like, okay, maybe I'm dealing with this, and then like, no, you're not. Yeah. So, and y'all, with grief also, I know this video is all over the place, but like with grief also, y'all, it be like literally your brain be all over the place. Like, it's so chaotic.
This, of course, was a heavy blow for Jasmine and unfortunately a small setback for school. Since she was overwhelmed with grief, she did not pass one of her finals and could not take that class again for another year.
So it's so crazy how shit just unravels, like, and life has been an uproar. And like, for people that don't understand, like, if you ever been in a situation where you dealt with somebody in your family that dealt with a homicide, the investigation part is the wildest shit. Like, I almost rather like he died of cancer or died of like driving and went off a bridge, something that just leaves you with an explanation and it's over. You literally have to keep reliving, keep talking about it, keep blah blah blah, because Jamal is still walking out there. And like, you gotta keep, like, you really have to do your own investigation. Like, you really can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the police to figure it out, because nobody talks to them. So they gotta go through all these loopholes. Y'all understand what families go through. And like, I had to deactivate my Instagram, so I don't have an Instagram right now. So if y'all try to click that little link thing, it's not gonna do anything, because I had to get rid of it, because it's very difficult to keep seeing your brother rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, pictures. It was too much, so I had to deactivate it.
Even though she was in a dark space in life after losing her brother, she tried to stay motivated, and when the time came, she got back on course. During this time, Diamond did her best to support her girlfriend and understood the magnitude of the weight on her shoulders from school. Jasmine mentioned that Diamond would cook her breakfast every morning, fill up her tank, and do all the grocery shopping, and just make sure that the house was in order and was doing her part to help alleviate some stress so she could focus on school.
So, my girlfriend little monthly op came this morning. She told me. So, you know me, always doing my big one. even though I get nothing in return for this. Yeah, so I know it's coming or whatever, and she about to come in here, so bam. Big back snack bag. That's Period Appreciation Day right there. And I'm going to sit and watch all her shows. And I wash clothes. And I folded them. And I put them away. And guess what? She's still going to be mean as a motherfucker when she come in here. And that's okay. Take that on the chin. Hey, so I'm at Five Below. And I'm getting my girlfriend some happy birthday balloons. Just because it is not her birthday. But we're going to see how she reacts when I get them to her. All right, which one y'all think? Let's go birthday vibes. Yep. Should I throw a pregnancy balloon in there? You know, speak it into existence. All right, this is a nice one. Let's do this one. Perfect. This one right here. Yeah, this the one. Should I get her a little tiara too? Well, she ain't getting no gift. We ain't even got to get past her. See, I would go crazy, but she might not really indulge in my delusions right now, so she might not wear it. Birthday babe is crazy. She at the nail salon right now. She ready to be pissed off when I come in there with them fucking balloons. Side note, that's what be wrong with bitches. How you gonna be mad that you get another birthday? But watch, I'm gonna show y'all. Mad. She gonna be mad. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Why would you walk out? Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You sound like nobody.
However, even though she joked, this was Diamond, a genuine person with a positive vibe and a lovable spirit. A person Jasmine could truly trust and depend on. This is not to say that the two did not have any issues like any other relationship, but the stressors of life, family, and school, especially the loss of her brother, began to weigh on Jasmine, and something was definitely going on behind closed doors.
Yeah, everything is going. This semester is very stressful. I got a lot of like personal life, life still be happening. So I got a lot of personal shit going on, like relationship stuff, and like, y'all. CRNA school's already enough. Relationships and shambles is, God, but we move on. We move forward, okay? We move forward. So we are, life just be happening. And that is the hard part about CRNA school, because even though you're in CRNA school and like that shit is hard and very, very, very stressful, you still have like life stressors too that are still happening like on a daily. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think my grieving process be like up, down, up, down, up, down. It'll be all over the place. So child, I don't know, but we alive. We alive, and we are guess made it to today. And that's gotta be grateful for something. But yeah, y'all, you got any questions or anything about anything? Let me know.
Oh, one thing a girl gonna do is duck accountability. Like real shit. How the fuck they'll do some shit, get you to react, and then make your reaction the issue? So now they ain't gotta be accountable. No, she was never accountable in the first motherfucking place. And now my reaction went to hell. So now that's the issue. And now you said and all this and that, and acting like me going to hell was the issue. No, I'm really mad already. Like, you already did something. I'm just responding. And you tricked me out my fucking spot. Technically, you tricked me out my spot, because when you be being calm, they want you to get that reaction so that now the accountability don't got to be taken for what the real problem is. And now I feel bad. Now I'm out here feeling bad and sorry for you and about to bring you food to work and all that. Like, how the fuck did I get here when I'm mad about something already? Like, it's tricky, bro. Like, they will really trick you out your spot, yo. Yeah, yo, stay up. Like, be alert. Until you do right by me, everything you touch will turn to sand.
Whatever was happening in her personal life did not stop her grind, and even if the two were having relationship problems, they seemed to be working through them.
Yeah, I'm so ready for this semester to end. I'm so tired of studying. Like, and mind you, I haven't studied in days. I'm just sick of looking at this. I'm sick of doing this. I am study fatigued. Being in an integrated program is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. We just got our schedule for spring semester. um, I thought this semester was bad. I'm scared. I'm mortified. Terrified.
And just like any other time when they were free, they enjoyed putting stamps on their passport. Diamond posted this video over the Christmas holiday of 2025, and the two looked to be living it up. By the time the new year rolled around, Diamond relaxed on her 33rd birthday on the 7th of January, not knowing that in weeks her life would be snatched away and she would never be able to celebrate another birthday again.
Let me tell y'all about the little birthday. I was asleep by 10 p.m. sharp. That motherfucker gave every bit of 33. I was tired and burnt out. I was in the house watching my little shows, saving my little money, minding my little business. Nah, can't do it no more. It's over.
According to some of Diamond's close loved ones, she was planning on moving back to Baltimore because things had reached a boiling point in her relationship, a point of no return after Jasmine was accused of some terrible things allegedly. On the night of February 1st, 2026, law officials received a 911 call about a shooting along May Street. That call allegedly came from Jasmine Blake, who told dispatchers she's gone and that Diamond was going to unalive her. When the police arrived, they found Diamond indeed shot, but Jasmine was nowhere in sight. First responders tried to save her life, but she took her last breath at the scene. Within hours, Cincinnati police found Jasmine around 2 a.m. and they arrested her.
Cincinnati police have made an arrest in that deadly shooting overnight in Walnut Hills.
Officers naming the suspect just in the last 15 minutes. Police say 31-year-old Jasmine Blake shot and killed 33-year-old Diamond Rice. Blake is charged with murder. She'll be arraigned on that charge at 9 o'clock this morning and will be in court to let you know what happens.
Just hours after her arrest, Monday, February 2nd, she would appear in court alongside her lawyer, claiming self-defense. Jasmine's defense attorney said marks on her face were from the altercation between her and Diamond. However, prosecutors said police did not have any indication that Diamond was armed in any way that would necessitate use of fatal force. Officers did not note any blatant significant injuries to Jasmine that would have indicated her using a gun was necessary either. The judge ordered her to be held on a $750,000 bond.
Diamond Rice's parents describe her as loving and one of the smartest people they know. They say she moved to Cincinnati, Ohio to work for a national program that saved her life here in Baltimore years ago. Saturday night's vigil took place at her grandfather's church, and it brought a large crowd.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, God of mercy, compassion, and comfort, we come before you tonight with heavy hearts and tender souls. We gather in this scarce moment to surrounded by light because darkness had tied and stole someone that's precious to us. Lord, lift us up. We question that that remains unanswered, that Diamond was taken us from us. But we thank you, we praise you for her life, that she touched each and every one of us. This is unbearable, but our strength is here, and she is here with us.
Love you, Diamond!
Rice's mother, Wanda Summons, calls her the heart of the family.
A little genius. I always could talk to her.
Very strong, very beautiful, resilient.
Summons says her daughter lived a troubled life as a young person, Though the Youth Advocate Programs, also known as YAP, in Baltimore changed her mindset. Her parents say she moved to Cincinnati, Ohio, where she served as the assistant director for Hamilton County, Ohio's Youth Advocate Programs.
Who wouldn't be proud of somebody who do that, who want to help somebody else, when she the one know how to help them?
Her father, Scotty B., says he spoke to Rice Sunday before she died about a disagreement Rice had with the woman she dated.
We talked for a little while. I said, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, Diamond, so whatever it is, just fix it.
Honestly, I tried to reach out to Jasmine's mother because I know them, and I didn't get a response, but I just want answers from Jasmine on why did she do this to my daughter.
When people heard of Jasmine's allegations against Diamond, they became upset and many expressed their thoughts online. One person who was dating Diamond in the past said, "One thing for sure and two things for certain. She was not an abusive person. Anyone who knew her would tell you the same thing. I'm the one who put in the work," meaning she did the hitting on Diamond, but Diamond never did the same in return. Another person said, "I know the deceased personally. The nurse was pulling her gun out almost every time they had an argument or disagreement. This wasn't a first-time thing. Did you know the deceased was planning on coming back home to Baltimore because of the toxic nature of the nurse?" With another person saying, "My cousin was actively trying to leave. That Jasmine girl was abusive and controlling, jealous of my cousin's light." That was just only a few of so many people who had so many positive things to say about Diamond, from family to friends to co-workers and so forth. Where she worked at YAP, they wrote, "Diamond was a powerful force at the Youth Advocate Program, and she is sorely missed here at the Hamilton County, Ohio, and nationally. She was proud to share her personal story at events to raise awareness and funding for the nonprofit. Diamond was passionate about her work serving as the assistant director, and her optimism was her superpower. As an adolescent growing up in Baltimore, she was like the young people she served in Hamilton County, a youth advocate program participant who, through the program service, saw the light in herself and put it to work to give back to help others." One coworker personally said, "This messes with me even harder, just off the strength of a few things. One, Diamond and I just finished talking about our kids at 9:49 p.m. exactly. Two, she was supposed to meet with my wife to do an intake for a new kid on Friday. Three, she was supposed to celebrate the birthday of a mutual friend of ours this weekend. Diamond was not only an assistant director at YAP, she was our friend and family." However, the most heartbreaking thing said was Diamond was allegedly shot 7 times while running for her life as Jasmine chased her down, and some neighbors witnessed and saw everything allegedly. If that is the case, I'm sure it would be hard to prove self-defense, but a lot of people are already skeptical anyway that Diamond would try to harm Jasmine or take her life. This whole situation is very tragic for both sides. Two people who are bringing so much positive and change and helping others. Now one is gone forever and one is behind bars and her life is forever changed. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that Diamond was celebrated in her relationship or just tolerated? She was a person that was said to be authentically herself, caring, and driven to accomplish her goals, and definitely had more to offer the world. She had come so far in life for it to be snatched away in the worst way possible. My thoughts and prayers go out to the many people who cared for her and loved her, and I pray that the truth will reveal itself and justice be served. Also, please don't forget to comment your thoughts and prayers as well for her loved ones in this difficult time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke, things change quickly.